The U.S. Senate is moving into a pivotal phase of discussions around the Clarity Act, a legislative proposal that could redefine the regulatory environment for digital assets. As the bill moves forward, investors are grappling with a key question. Will the Clarity Act serve as a catalyst for altcoins, or will it become another instance of market participants selling off assets in anticipation of regulatory news? In an exclusive conversation with Coinpedia, Michaël van de Poppe, CIO and founder of MN Fund, MN Capital, and New Era Finance, shared his insights on 3 altcoins he is closely watching ahead of the Act's potential passage. Van de Poppe argues that many investors are too focused on short-term volatility and are missing the broader implications of regulatory clarity. He believes that the Clarity Act could create meaningful opportunities for certain crypto assets by reducing uncertainty around their classification. His top choice is Ethereum. If the Act provides, most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. A clearer regulatory framework, Ethereum could benefit significantly. Currently, Ethereum and other US tokens are often classified as commodities rather than securities, and Van de Poppe expects a bullish outlook if the Clarity Act reinforces this classification. He sees Ethereum as a long-term investment, particularly as institutions increasingly explore tokenization, stablecoins, and blockchain-based financial infrastructure. Chainlink is another asset Van de Poppe is watching closely. As a leading infrastructure provider that connects real-world data to blockchains, Chainlink plays a central role in many tokenization and institutional blockchain initiatives. With growing adoption and established utility, Van de Poppe believes Chainlink could attract renewed investor interest once regulatory clarity improves. The third asset Van de Poppe mentioned is New Era, a platform he co-founded. He believes the Clarity Act could help projects like New Era gain traction by reducing regulatory ambiguity and encouraging institutional adoption. However, he also acknowledges that the market remains uncertain, and the final form of the Clarity Act could still evolve. The key for investors is to monitor how the legislation progresses and how it impacts token classification and market sentiment. If the Clarity Act passes in a way that confirms Ethereum and other tokens as commodities, it could signal broader acceptance of crypto assets in traditional finance. On the other hand, if the Act introduces restrictive rules, it could dampen market enthusiasm. The next key signal investors should watch is: most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The U.S. Senate's next round of discussions, which could bring more clarity on the Act's final structure. Until then, the market will remain in a holding pattern, with Ethereum and Chainlink as key indicators of investor sentiment. Van de Poppe's insights suggest that regulatory developments, rather than short-term price movements, may define the next phase of altcoin performance. Investors who track the Clarity Act's progress and its impact on token classification could position themselves for potential long-term gains.